like an hour first set?
Yeah. And then we'll do that same thing with the first set.
What? What happens?
At the end of the first set, like, come up and just chat a little bit and ask them.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, it suddenly got like a hush in here. I have so much power all of a sudden. This is great.
Yeah. Commanding.
Yeah, exactly. I'm so imposing, aren't I? Part of it is my massive size. I'm Steve Rashid. I am the host here for the Whiskey Lounge series. Welcome. What date is today? The 12th? 12th. June 12th. Welcome to the June. It's Thursday. That's all I need to know. Welcome to this week's edition of the Live at the Whiskey Lounge, and I'm going to take just a second before these incredible performers are going to take over. I'll take just a minute and explain to you what this series is about and what you're in for if you should decide to come back on another Thursday. This is a series that I constructed back in March. I had the opportunity to play in this facility on the other stage on New Year's Eve, and when I saw this room when we were just taking a tour of the place, I thought it was such a great room and it would make a nice room for a jazz series. So I approached the management and asked if I could start a series here, and they said yes. So we've been here every Thursday since March 20th, I think. Every week is something a little bit different, and we've been sort of specializing in small ensembles. The whole idea, I think, is small music but big ideas. I like to have mostly duets and trios. Occasionally we'll have a solo performer or a quartet, but it's really the whole idea is to have these intimate little musical conversations between just a small handful of people, which is some of my favorite kind of music, so you can really hear the interplay between the musicians and right up close. I was really trying to make it like a house concert in a club. So with that being said, you folks are really all part of the performance, and I mean that truly. And a little bit later, during the first set, I'll get up and we'll chat a little bit with Judy and Greg and invite your questions, if you have questions, to make sure that you feel like you truly are a part of this, because you are, and it's your physical presence that helps sustain this. So thank you so much for coming out and supporting live music here in Evanston. You will notice there are a lot of what seem to maybe be superfluous microphones and cameras here. They are not. We are actually, part of my thought behind this was to kind of embrace the 21st century high-tech element of this in hopefully as transparent a way as possible. And we do a full-on multi-track recording of every performance. So this is actually not only a performance, it's a live recording. And in addition, these little guys, there's one right there, there's one there. We have got 4 cameras in here. And we're doing a live video streaming on the internet. So that, of course, we want you here every week, but if you can't be here some week, you're welcome to stream this live on your computer from your home and see exactly what we're doing in real time at about a 30-second delay. So we are a little bit younger and fresher on screen than we are in real life. So I will tell you just a second about what's coming up. You've got these little cards on your table. You're welcome to take them with you. And it tells you what's coming up. And next week we have the great Brazilian performer Paulinho Garcia. Be here playing guitar and singing. He's truly remarkable. The week after that, Neil Alger, who was one of the finest guitarists in the city, incredible guitarist, will be here with a trio. And then on July 3rd, we're going to have a hot Chicago jazz dance party. We're going to try something different on July 3rd. So if you're here for the July 3rd weekend, we're actually going to take the Whiskey Lounge performance downstairs to the main stage, open up the dance floor, and have like 1920s style hot jazz. And we're going to be teaching jazz dance. And you can be out there flailing up the dance floor. You bring on your flapper. That's what I say. So, come join us for that. That should be just a blast. Anyway, I'm going to get out of the way now. Eat, drink, be merry. As you could see on the cards, we do treat this like a concert, so certainly you're welcome to talk. But if you do, please be respectful of the people around you who are here to listen and of the performance as well. Thanks so much. This is Judy Roberts and Greg Fishman, 2 of the finest musicians I know, and they're going to take it away.
Thanks, Steve. Steve, you're so articulate. I just love the way you talk. It's great. You should run for office. and soon. So, during what you just said, are you telling me that cameras are facing them? In other words, if he's cheating with on his wife, someone's going to see that?
If you're here with somebody you shouldn't be, you might want to reconsider your decision.
So
There's an audience cam right here, and when you're cheering and applauding, we're seeing you.
I guess what I'm saying is if you want to change seats, now's the time to do it. thought it was bad enough you're getting me my nose and stuff in this picture, but that's not. That's a perfect song to start with. What do you think?
Well, go ahead.
Okay, because I'm in the mood for what I was just talking about, we're gonna break the tradition of starting off with something cheery, you know, and gonna do a song that's about this exact situation. Somebody's here with the wrong person, and somebody's gonna see you on the video, on the DVD, or whatever the heck you call this digital stuff. This is a song that was from New Faces of 1952, which I actually saw. My parents took me to see it. It's a fabulous scene. The scene that you're looking on stage is you see a guy sitting in an easy chair, wearing a suit, he's got a drink in his hand, and you see a newspaper in front of him. You don't see his face. And it's obviously in the living room, and it's at night. And you don't see his face. And his wife comes over to him and says, "You're so late getting home from the office. Did you miss your train? Were you caught in the rain? No, don't bother to explain. Shall I fix you a quick martini? As a matter of fact, I'll have one with you. 'Cause to tell you the truth, I've had quite a day too. Guess who I saw today, my dear? I went in town to buy the kids a thing or two, and thought I'd stop and have a drink when I was through. I looked around for someplace near. It occurred to me where I had parked a car. I'd seen the most attractive French cafe and bar, or a nice place in Evanston like this. It really wasn't very far. The waiter led me to a dark, secluded corner. And when my eyes became accustomed to the gloom, I saw two people at the bar who were so much in love that even I could spot it clear across the room. Guess who I saw today, my dear? I've never been so shocked before. I had it blindly towards the door. They didn't see me passing through. Guess who I saw today? Guess who I saw today? Guess who I saw today? I saw you. You dirty cheater. I saw you. I saw you. Oh, yeah. Well, thanks for setting that mood, Steve. That's really good. Thank you. How many people know about the show New Faces of 1952? Well, my sister Rosalie does. Okay, cool.
The end of the scene. Where
Yeah, so the end of the scene when she says, "I saw you," the newspaper drops, and then the stage goes dark. It's very, very powerful. They didn't need any special effects.
Over the paper.
Yeah, it's good. Because he was caught. Okay, we're now going to go back to our theme that we had in mind, which was doing a song that our bass player, who's not with us tonight, but plays other nights, Jim Cox, who played bass with Earl Father Hines, and Jim was only about 19 or 20 at the time. This is a song that Earl Father Hines wrote and played, and if you don't know who he is, we'll talk to you later about it. A very famous pianist. This is called Rosetta. Except that he did it, Steve, he did it like this, man. How fast you want to do it?
Do it wherever you want it. You do it there if you want.
Oh, no, you tell me. It's just quarter notes, Steve. It's just quarter notes for me. You got it, Bruce. Okay, good. Well, we are warmed up now. That's nice. Start off with a depressing ballad, do something real fast. That's different. Yeah. Well, it's time to go, folks. Thank you very much.
If we drove like that, we'd either drive 10 miles an hour or 100 miles.
That's right.
No in between.
Greg, pick something. Well, my sister wants to hear my romance.
Okay.
My brother-in-law wants to hear my romance. One of them. Okay.
B flat.
You got it. You start. Thank you so much, my old man. Thank you. This is Steve Rashid's keyboard, by the way. This sounds really beautiful. How does it sound to you guys? Does it sound good? Yeah, Steve, I'm taking this with me. Make it 40. No, okay, Joyce. Joyce, this is just a little samba built upon a single note. Other notes are bound to follow, but the rules are not the one I was got to through. It's not about the as the people talk about as the people talk about I will pour this one other love. Have you anyone else whole show? Don't remember if was going to find a little bit. This is just a little samba built upon a single note. Other notes are bound to follow, but the rules are not. The one who adds the consequences of the one we just went through. It's about to be unavoidable consequence. If you ask many people, they could talk, they say nothing. I will tell you, I'll tell you at the end of the nothing. I'm nothing. You gotta be Jewish to sing this fast, I'm just saying. So I come back to my first and I must get back to you. I will pour into this one all the love I have for you. Anyone who wants a whole show. Don't me for so did it do. You play the melody. It's gonna find itself with no note. 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 You better play the note you know, you know. Oh, yeah. This is just a little samba based upon the single notes of the notes that might follow. Thank you, the rule is still a note. The one where on is a consequence of the one we just went through. As I'm bound to be the unavoidable consequence if you. There are so many people that can talk, to say nothing, only nothing. Well, I will not do it at the end of the come to say nothing, I'm really nothing. So I come back to my first note as I must come back to you. I will pour into this one note all the love I feel for you. Anyone who wants whole show, to read me first or to do. Gonna find herself with no, I better shape the note you know. Gonna find herself with no, I better shape the note you know. Gonna find herself with no, I better shape the note you know. Thank you very much. Robert, you work out in your own way, and I work out in mine. Well, you got biceps to prove it. Oh, yeah. We better do something slow. Okay, this is an intimate situation, like Steve said, it's a house party. If you have something you want to hear, and it's not by Miley Cyrus. I'm supposed to read this? Can't you write bigger?
Oh, I Love Lucy, Picnic, Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, nice. Esoteric, yeah. That's nice.
Do you remember that? Do you remember it?
Which?
Lucy?
Sure. I mean, I don't have to remember. It's your job. Yeah, we'll do all these. This is for my sister, and her daughter's name is Lucy, and we recorded this a while back on a CD. I think we have it with us here. And Greg wrote a beautiful arrangement for I Love Lucy. So if I didn't tell you what it was, you would take you a second to figure out. You think, that sounds familiar. What is that? So, yeah, Greg. And I hope I remember this. If I forget, just keep going. B flat, right?
B flat.
Okay. That's a good start. Good call, sister. Yeah. Say hi to my sister Rosalie, who's visiting tonight. She lives about 3 blocks from here. Thanks for making the voyage. Thank you. So she likes the bike lanes. She thinks they're okay. She's okay with the bike lanes. It's okay. Well, I've embarrassed my sister enough. I may as well go all the way. My dad, who was a great jazz guitarist, singer, arranger, he never quite liked this song by Cole Porter. It was not among his favorites, but still, they named my sister after it. And I'm going to sing it for you. Trust me, nobody here hardly knows this. I find like 1% of the population has ever heard this song by Cole Porter. If you have heard it, break out into rapturous applause. Thank you. Rosalie, my darling. Thank you. Well, you can't clap, Rosalie. Rosalie, you can't clap. Rosalie, my dear. Since the night when stars dance above, well, oh, so much in love. Rosalie, have mercy. Rosalie, don't decline. So won't you make my life thrilling and tell me you're willing to be my Rosalie, mine. Rosalie, my darling. Rosalie, my dear. Since the night when stars dance above, I'm so much in love. Oh, Rosalie, have mercy. Pretty Rosalie, don't decline, So won't you make my life thrilling and tell me you're willing to be my Rosalie and mine. Take it, Greg. Oh. My darling, Rosalie, my dear. Since the night when stars danced above, we're this is the part Daddy didn't like. We're so much in love. He said, no, that's not Cole Porter. Rosalie, have mercy. Rosalie, don't decline. So won't you make my life thrilling and tell me you're willing to be my Rosalie, mine. Rosalie, be mine, be mine. Oh yeah. Thank you so much, Rosalie. Let's see, who's got good songs for their name? Nancy with Laughing Face, that's beautiful. Laura. Judy's horrible, even though it's by Hoagie Carmichael. You got nothing for your name, right? Anybody who have a great name who's got a great song? Is there any Laura in the room? Is there a Nancy? What the hell? Okay, is there a Brooke or an Apple? Okay. Greg, you pick one. Man's choice.
Okay. How about Morning of the Carnival?
All right, Morning at the Carnival by Louis Bonfa from the fantastic movie 1959, Black Orpheus. If you haven't seen that movie, it stands up perfectly years later. It's the best ever.
F minor.
Greg Fishman, morning at the carnival. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, beautiful. Hey, Steve, how are we doing on time here? Okay, so if we do one more, is this the one more warning, or is that what we? How about one more and then you talk? Or you do one more and I'll talk. No, it's like this. Then we'll never get out of here if that happens.
Online? Oh my God, I'm streaming! No!
Oh, no.
What they request?
Our friends Victoria and Paul, who are in California, are watching online right now, and they requested since I filled for you.
Yeah. Oh.
God, you mean streaming live means that people can see my nose from other cities? Yuck. That's disturbing, man, I gotta say. Wait, let me redo my hair and my makeup. Hang on a second. Anybody got any Frizz Buster in their purse? Thank you. You know how to bring a girl down, don't you, Steve? Thank you, man. You made me leave my happy home. This is from a request from California. I don't believe it. I still have a flip phone. Give me a break. It's true. You took my love, and now you've gone. What the hell? Since I fell for you, love brings such misery and pain. I guess I'd never be the same since I fell for you. Well, it's too bad, too sad, but I'm still in love with you. First you love me, then you snub me. But what can I do? I'm still in love with you. Guess I never see the light. I get the blues most every night. Since I fell for you, for you, for you, for you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Greg. Oh, my. Steve's piano. You know, it's too bad. Woo-oo-oo-oo. Thank you, Steve's Yamaha piano. But I'm still in love with you. First you love me, then you snub me. What can I do? I'm still in love with you. Well, I guess I'll never see the light. I get the blues. I get the blues. Most every night since I fell for you. Get the blues most every night since I fell for you. Rashid.
How about it? Holy cow. Wow.
Thank you, California.
All right, yeah, for our friends Victoria and Paul. So, when was the last time you performed that song? How long has it been?
Years ago, maybe years.
So, do you have the lyrics? Do they come back to you quickly?
Oh, yeah.
This sort of thing
yeah.
terrifies me, by the way. If someone was just like, say, do that song, and you haven't done it in like 12 years, do the lyrics just kind of, are they stored away somewhere? I mean, you really...
They are. Like, I don't read music, and I have no, like, I'm kind of dyslexic, and so, like, but that stuff stays in my, like, when I look at the keyboard, everything makes complete sense to me.
Uh-huh.
But if you tell me to add 2 figures, I can't do it. But
Wow.
this makes complete sense, and I have the lyrics in my head since I was 7 or 8.
Really? Wow. When you hear a melody, do you see the keyboard in your head? I mean, if you're just walking the street and you hear
Yeah,
a song,
I do. I'm
you see the
picturing
keyboard?
exactly. I'm thinking my fingers
Yeah.
are where they're gonna be on the what note.
Greg, how about you? When you hear a melody, cognitively, what happens? When you see it somewhere?
It's interesting. I can feel it in my hands. I can feel where it is.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
location. You hear it, and your fingers need
Right.
to find the location of that sound.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing visual.
Right, I get that. I totally get that. You may or may not know I'm also a musician. I play here every now and then. And well, no, I didn't. Thank you. That's exactly my point. But I'm a keyboard player. But as growing up, I also played trumpet. And still to this day, if I hear a melody, I'm doing this. I did this just the other day. I was helping somebody work out a vocal harmony, and I was doing this as I was hearing the melody. So there is
playing air trumpet, right? Like air trumpet,
exactly.
air saxophone.
Yeah,
right.
absolutely. So it's the same thing for you, right? It's like you get a pat or a.
Right, you hear it first, and your fingers find.
Right, exactly. I wanted to start a new feature this week. I want to do it every week. I'm putting you both on the spot.
You got it.
It's the comedy segment of Whiskey Lounge. All right, and here it is. Favorite musician joke. There's like 1 billion musician jokes.
Right.
Does it have to be clean?
No.
Oh.
Absolutely not.
We got to think about this, because, we're
Okay,
so...
I've got one.
Let's have it.
And
Let's have it,
the
Steve.
deal will be every week I will provide one, and then the artist will have to provide their own. So, okay. So, and this one is clean, and it's a saxophone player joke. So the saxophone player walks into a diner, and he says to the waitress, "Hey, man, tell me about your lemon meringue pie." And the waitress says, "Oh, it's gone." He goes, "Solid, I'll take 2 pieces." Thank you. I'm here through Thursday. It is Thursday.
Steve, I got to tell you, there's a generation gap on
I know. That one not everybody gets.
Carter's kids don't get that.
That's exactly.
Those girls don't get that, but we get it.
Right,
okay.
right. All right, so what do you got? Come on, take that.
All right, I got one.
Oh, look out.
Okay.
One second.
All right, another saxophone player joke. Okay, so this guy plays this set. He's in this bar. A beautiful woman comes up to the guy after the gig and says, "You played something so amazing. It just moved something inside me. I want to go home with you. It's just awakened everything, And the guy says to her, "Did you hear the first set or the second set?"
You don't have one? Really? Okay.
I'll think about it for later, though.
You're on you have to think about one. All right, I'll provide another just to sort of like to fill a space. This is very simple. What's the difference between an oboe and an onion? Nobody cries when you cut up an oboe. Oh! Right. I know.
There's a million of those.
Right. My son, who's studying to be an actuary, we were talking about it on the way over. We decided that we should keep actuary. Yes, yeah. For serious, yeah. Actuarially, yes. We were talking about making a spreadsheet of all the musician jokes over the weeks that come up, and see if we can figure out the probability of of the next joke being a bass player joke. So what? Right. So then. right. Saxophone is 2 for 0.
It's usually trombone players.
Yeah, right. It's always trombone players really get it. Accordion and banjo.
Right.
Banjo is for
You
very good
know
reason.
the accordion one about the car?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. Isn't that one great?
Punchlines. You want me to
It's
tell
number
it?
7.
You want to tell it?
Okay, I'll tell it.
All right.
Okay, so this accordion player parks his car, and he doesn't want to take the accordion in with him to the restaurant. He goes to eat at a restaurant, and he's worried a little bit about the car. So he comes out. Sure enough, the window's broken. There's 2 accordions in the car now.
Isn't that great? There was I'm trying to remember the guy's name now, but there was a well-known accordion player in town.
Art Van Dam?
No, he was more of he played with Tom Waits. He was like a folky guy. Played like a 40 different. Well, anyway, I was told that joke as if it had actually happened to that guy. Don Sternberg said, "Did you hear what happened to so and so last night?" I went, "No," and he goes, "Yeah, he was on his way home from a gig and he stopped at a Denny's, and while he was in the Denny's, something happened. He went out to his van, and somebody had broken into the van and put a couple more accordions in there." Oh, it's gonna bug
Okay,
me
we
to-
got to leave the. There's no piano jokes. The piano is so respected. We got to write some piano jokes.
It's
I mean,
way
you know,
too respected.
too respectful.
Yeah. I want, I had last time you were here, we were talking about influences and stuff. I'm always curious. One of the things that seems to always, not always, but frequently happen here is we get not only other musicians coming, hanging out, listening to the music here, but I look around and I see artists and painters and writers, people in other art forms, artists in other genres or other whatever you call it. I'm disciplines. Thank you. All right, sure, disciplines. Thank you. See, you are part of the process. You are part of the performance. I frequently think about the nature of inspiration. And after you do this for a lot of years, it's hard to stay inspired, to learn new stuff. So, and I don't have an answer for this necessarily, but do you think, is there anything in particular that comes to mind that inspires you to want to learn a tune? Or do you get your inspiration from musical things or non-musical things? Or as a creative person, like what suddenly makes you go, oh, I gotta go do something?
It seems to be there's something in common with all the arts. There's a beauty that you notice, whatever form, whether it's in the spoken word or visual, that it appeals to you in a certain way, and you want to express yourself through that. So my medium happens to be music, but like I'm doing another book, and I'm working with a cartoonist, and I explain my concept to him, and I say, give me a visual representation of what I just told you, and he nails it, and that's his way of expressing it. So some people do it with sound, some with pictures, some with words, but I think it's all the same thing. I think if it's sincerely felt, this is actually part of this book I'm doing about. It's called taste. This concept is about tasting. So imagine that we were up here, okay, and I'm tasting a strawberry, and as I taste it, you are all tasting it through me, okay? That's like I'm tasting my notes. That's the professional player. I tell this to students because they want to get this thing where they sound like professionals. They could play the same notes. They could figure out the solo I just did. But I said, that would be like somebody who's eating a strawberry, but say they've got a cold, and they've lost their sense of taste, but it's only texture. That's not going to... Now, you're not tasting anything when they taste that strawberry because they're not tasting it. So even if they read in a book somewhere about, the hippest notes to play, it's not going to transmit because they're not tasting it. So it's that kind of thing.
Great. That's a really great way to put it. All right. Well, this is one of my favorite parts of every Thursday night to get a chance to chat with these guys. Anybody have any questions as we've been talking? Anything that come up? Anything you'd like to know? I also before I walk away, I want to know where else you guys are playing while you're in town here. But anybody else? Yes, sir.
Sometimes I've heard like the examples being like Jerry Garcia or Emerson talk about how the music plays them. They feel like the music is flowing through them.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can I say something?
Let me just restate the question. The question was, some people say that the music actually plays them rather than them playing the music, and do these guys experience that?
I think that the piano has the best. What's Carter's daughter's name? Who plays the Carter's daughter who plays the piano?
Is it Juliana or
Juliana? Okay. Juliana, the piano is the easiest thing because you can just throw your hands down and something great comes out. And you can feel it. It's all about your body. And the thing's going to show her. For example, this is how I show piano players who think, I can only read. I can't play by. I say, forget that. You play it, especially if you have a grand piano, the lid's open, and you get the natural sounds. But you play a D, okay? And you put the pedal down. It rings. Then you can put any white note. Once again, D, any white note. I don't read any music. Anybody in this room can do that. And that's how you start to distrust your hands. And the music, to me, comes through the piano into my body. It's very cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. Very nice. I love it. Love it. You got something?
It's different. Yeah, it's different for a horn player because you need to be able to hear the whole thing in your head. I always tell my students, you need to hear like a piano player because if you're playing one note, you need to know the identity of that note. So say you're playing a D, you're hearing a D, that doesn't really tell you anything, okay? So I call this the compass, this the harmonic compass, okay? So it's like you're heading north. You could be heading north in the middle of the ocean. What you need is harmonic GPS, Harmonic GPS is where you're playing the D. Play a B flat minor 7. So you're doing this. Okay. So now change that to an A7 sharp 9. Okay, so change that, make that G minor 11. Make it a G flat major 7 sharp 11.
What?
Okay, so I'm hearing it in relation to all those. That's what I'm hearing in my head. So I'm just going. Here, hold that.
So you got the easy part.
So I'm hearing. So that's the hardest thing about saxophone. You got to get all that in your head. You're only playing one. It's like speaking. You can say one word at a time, but I thought of this whole sentence at once. And you have to say one word at a time while keeping track of your place.
Yeah. How about that? And the difference between a linear instrument and a linear instrument like that that's traveling this way, and a vertical instrument like this where you can play multiple notes at the same time.
Vertical rocks. I can play everything. I don't even
love
need you
vertical.
guys. That's right, vertical.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
So the saxophone's like this. It's horizontal intervals. Piano's like this. The chords are these vertical structures, and you have to know where they're meeting. So it's not enough to know you're playing a major second. You have to know if you're going from the 3rd to the 11th or the sharp 9, whatever. It's like that, where they meet.
If you've not heard any of the Jerry Mulligan sides from the 1950s when he had a piano-less group, so there was no piano, no guitar, so nobody was playing chords. Nobody had this role.
Right.
So it was just like drums, bass. It changed somewhat, different ensembles, but effectively drums, bass, and 2 or 3 horns. And it was all instruments that played one note at a time, traveling through time. So in your head, sometimes you have to be reminded that there isn't any chording instrument because you hear the chords. You can hear the chords. They're sort of implied by what's happening this way as a group. They're sort of implying that the changes, and suddenly you're hearing all this harmonic stuff that you didn't realize was it isn't actually being spelled out. It's being implied.
I guess my point is, it's easier to do what they're talking about. It's easier to do it on piano because it's all laid out here. You can literally
Right.
throw your hands down, and something's going to happen okay.
Right.
Or he's got to have a read on that thing. He's got to,
Yeah.
So. In other words, you don't have to know what you're doing to play piano. I guess is what I'm saying.
Well, I've been up here long enough. I'm going to get out of the way. I'll let you guys do another tune and then take a break. You want to do that, or you want to take a break now?
Let's take a break now. We can continue this discussion out there. Cool.
All right, great. So we'll be back after a little bit. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, good question.
Good question. That's very cool. See that? We could talk for hours about that. See what you started? We could talk literally for all day about that. That's a great question.
Have you read the book, The Gift?
The gift? The gift?
No.
What is it?
We have a very wonderful singer in the house, great guy. I've been working with him for about, what, Paul, 10 years? And we're still friends. It's wonderful. It's amazing. So I invited him to come up here because I know he needs to be in this room. And he's a great entertainer. Let's hear it, please, from Mr. Paul Marinaro. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby, work it, work it.
You're on again.
She's always out.
She's out more nights than I am.
Stand where you tell me to stand. Tell Paul.
Yeah, right over here, yeah.
Gosh, you're cute.
She's out more nights than I am. It's amazing.
Yeah, Joy.
What do you feel like?
You want to roll that string?
Sure.
Okay, Paul.
Key of C, you'll love it.
Thank you, baby. Give me a...
I've got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Got the string around my finger. Lucky me. Can't you see I'm in love? I've got a song that I sing. I can make the rain go anytime I move my finger. What a world, what a life, I'm in love. Life is a beautiful thing. As long as I hold that string, I'd be a silly so and so if I should ever let it go. I've got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Got the string around my finger. What a world, what a life, I'm in love. I've got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Got the string around my finger. Lucky me, can't you see I'm in love? I've got a song that I sing. I can make the rain go anytime I move my finger. What a world, what a life, I'm in love. Life is a beautiful thing. As long as I hold that string, I'd be a silly so and so if I should ever let it go. I've got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Got the string around my finger. What a world, what a life, I'm in love. How about for Greg Fishman? sitting on a rainbow, got the string around my finger. Lucky me, can't you see I'm in love? I've got a song I sing, I can make the rain go anytime I move my finger. What a world, what a life, I'm in love. Life is a beautiful thing as long as I keep holding on to that string. I'd be a silly so and so if I should ever let it go. I've got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow, got that string around my finger. What a world, what a life, lucky me, can't you see? What a world, what a life, I'm in love. Thank you very much. Yeah, how about it, guys? I feel like we just did this. It seems we stood and talked like this.
We got more. It's like, I want Paul to do this song that we recorded on his new CD.
Oh, so you're going to move right to depressing,
Yeah, right.
intricate, depressing ballads.
I told you
Actually,
we...
that World on a String is the only happy song I know. That's not true. The ones that Judy and I like to do, though, tend to be the...
Very grim.
Yeah. This actually, I don't think this one is grim. It's hopeful, truthful. It's a truthful song. I did a CD in honor to my father, who had always wanted to be a singer, and Judy came in town for one night, and we did this next tune in one take. This was your pick. I hope we're talking about the same song. I think so.
Steve, is he standing in the right place? Is he okay? Can you see?
Excellent. Everything must change. Nothing stays the same. Everyone will change. No one stays the same. The young become the old, and mysteries do unfold. 'Cause that's the way of time. Nothing and no one goes unchanged. There are not many things in life you can be sure of, except rain comes from the clouds, sun lights up the sky, and hummingbirds do fly. Winter turns to spring. A wounded heart will heal, but never much too soon. Yes, everything must change. There are not many things in life you can be sure of. Except rain comes from the clouds, sun lights up the sky, and hummingbirds do fly. There are not many things in life you can be sure of, except rain comes from the clouds, sun lights up the sky, and hummingbirds do fly. Rain comes from the clouds, sun lights up the sky, and hummingbirds do fly. Rain comes from the clouds, sun lights up the sky, and hummingbirds do fly. Rain comes from the clouds, sun lights up the sky, and music makes me cry.
Like, that's my favorite song, Paul Marinaro. Wait a minute.
You gotta cheer him up. But follow that with Lush Life, you'll lose the room. It's done. Sure. Or that one, or you mean Must Confess What They Say Is True?
Yeah,
Either
sure.
one.
Yeah, you
Either
pick.
one.
You pick.
No, go ahead.
Italian guy's choice. You
Surprise me. You play one, I'll sing the other.
pick. Okay.
It's Little Monk, sure.
Greg can play this is E flat. Is this okay? That's just nice beat.
You're talking so sweet, well, you needn't. You say you won't cheat, well, you needn't. You're tapping your feet, well, you needn't. It's over now, it's over now. You're dressing with class, well, you needn't. You're holding your sass, well, you needn't. You think you're a gas, well, you needn't. It's over now, it's over now. It's over now, it's over now. You've had your fun, so take a bow. You ought to know you lost the glow. The beat is slow, the lights are low, the lamp is low. It's time to go, let's close this show down. You're taking off weight, well, you needn't. You think you're just great, well, you needn't. You're setting the bait, well, you needn't. It's over now, it's over now. You're talking so sweet, well, you needn't. You say you won't cheat, well, you needn't. You're setting the beat, well, you needn't. It's over now, it's over now. You're dressing with class, well, you needn't. You're holding your sass, well, you needn't. You think you're a gas, well, you needn't. It's over now, it's over now. It's over now, it's over now. You've had your fun, so take a bow. You ought to know you lost the glow. The beat is slow, the lights are low, the lamp is low. There's time to go, let's close this show down. You're taking off weight, well, you need it. You think you're just great, well, you needn't. You're setting the bait, well, you need it. It's over now, it's over now. Taste those strawberries, that's Greg Fishman. Judy Roberts. You're talking so sweet, well, you needn't. You say you won't cheat, well, you needn't. You're tapping your feet, well, you needn't. It's over now, it's over now. You're dressing with class, well, you needn't. You're holding your sass, you needn't. You think you're a gas, well, you needn't. It's over now, it's over now. It's over now, it's over now. You've had your fun, so take a bow. You ought to know you lost the glow. The beat is slow, the lamp is low, the lights are low. It's time to go, let's close this show down. You're taking off weight, well, you need it. You think you're just great, well, you needn't. You're setting the bait, well, you needn't. It's over now, it's over now. It's over now, it's over now. It's over now, it's over now. It's Judy Roberts.
Paul.
Greg Fishman.
Paul does Loneliest Mug. Yeah, baby.
Paul Marinaro.
Yeah, Paul. Oh, yeah. Oh, yummy, yummy. Here. Oh, let's see. Andy's cute. Let me. Sam. Sam. There's a man. There he is. I'm trying to recreate this now. Sam. He's the one that got me. See this young man standing over there, man? Who has my record that's got Poinciana on it? This in the days before editing. It's a 7-minute song, and it's an exact transcription of the Ahmed Jamal version of Poinciana. So it's got like notes like this, like la la la. Okay, so in the studio you don't want this sound like that. So you're going la. Uh-oh, a little out of tune. Again, la. And it's too short. Okay, la. Okay, but it just moved a little bit. La. Over and over again. This is one note out of like, what was like 30 choruses in that song? Yeah. And that boy helped me do it. I mean, stand up, Sam. Sam Fishman. And we had a hit record. That had a Grammy nomination, that song. And you should have gotten the credit, because otherwise it would have been, not quite that bad, but yeah. That was the days before you could just put things into, Pro Tools, or whatever the hell you guys have, or my flip phone, whatever. Let's see. We have a couple requests, and for you to play the flute.
Okay.
So what would you like to do?
Well, let's see. You want to do either Samba or Fail or Wave, or you want to do the Swinging Shepherd? Or?
Yeah, you pick one of those. Let the audience pick.
The audience one.
Give them 3 choices.
Double rainbow. We've done that a lot.
Shit. Let me think about that.
Oh, it's the internet. You can say anything.
Oh, that's right. That's right. What am I thinking?
You want Swinging Shepherd? Okay.
Swinging Shepherd Blues, thank you. So tell about that.
That was written by a Canadian saxophonist named Mo Kaufman, and it just happened to be a hit. Herbie Mann recorded it. A bunch of different people recorded that tune, and even the Basie Band had a recording of it, and just became associated with the flute. I've played it on the saxophone, but it just the character of the tune on the flute is just great. It's just one of those tunes. Okay.
We will now, for an example, we will demonstrate what Greg just said. He said it doesn't make it on the saxophone.
Well, it's okay, but it doesn't have that
It's,
character.
it isn't the Swinging Shepherd Blues. What Swinging Shepherd ever played a saxophone?
Right?
It's too heavy a texture for it.
Not right.
Lighter.
No shepherd's going to schlep a saxophone around either.
Right. That's right. Joyce want to know if we're going to do Don. Do you want to end with that with Donnelly? Sure. Maybe later.
Okay, we have.
I don't know about yet.
Okay, we have a time for a couple more requests. If you have something you want to hear, scream it. John, we'll do yours in a minute. Anybody? Oh, Manhattan. See, I forgot already.
Okay.
I can remember songs when I was 8 years old, but I forgot that you asked me for that 10 minutes ago. Okay. Great request for a song by Rodgers and Hart. It happens to be my personal favorite writing team. Chicago doesn't have a song this good yet. Unless you like the words that toddle in town. We'll have Manhattan, the Bronx, and Staten Island too. It's lovely going through the zoo. It's very fancy on old Delancey Street, you know. The sober chimes are so where balmy breezes blow to and fro. And tell me what street compares with Mott Street in July. Sweet pushcart gently, gently gliding by. The great big city's a wondrous toy, just made for a girl and boy. Put your Manhattan into an Isle of Joy. We'll go to Coney and eat bologna on a roll, and then through Central Park we'll stroll. We'll bathe at Brighton, the fish will frighten when you're in your bathing suit so thin. We'll make the shellfish grin, fin to fin. And tell me what street compares with Mott Street in July. Sweet pushcart gently, gently gliding by. The great big city cannot destroy the dreams of a Jew and Goy. Oh, this is streaming. I've offended people in other countries. Greg, you're funny. We'll have Manhattan, the Bronx, Staten Island too. It's lovely going through the zoo. It's very fancy on Old Delancey Street, you know. The subway chimes are so while balmy breezes blow to and fro. And to me, what street compares with Mott Street in July? Sweet push carts gently, gently gliding by. The great big city cannot destroy the dreams of a girl and boy. We'll turn Manhattan, we'll turn Manhattan, we'll turn Manhattan into an Isle of Joy. Oh yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. Great song. Rogers and Hart, thank you. Mr. Figo, where are you? Okay, we won't say, no, there won't be any tasteless goy Jew jokes at your place, okay? Okay, let's do Picnic for John. Picnic.
Oh, okay.
And then you do the other one at the same time, afterwards, you know.
Right.
Okay, this is from the movie Picnic, which to me is one of the best movies. And even though William Holt was a little too old for Kim Novak, it's okay. It was okay. And this song is from one of the most sexy, sensual, it's okay. This is going nowhere. Okay. Scene ever in all movies, the one they're kind of dancing, they never even touch. Because maybe their fingertips touch, and it's so, because of the great acting and the music, it was just a very, very entrancing scene, especially when you're like a teenager thinking, oh yeah. Little do you know that wasn't reality, but then it was great, I'll tell you. This is the theme from Picnic, and the lyrics were written by Steve Allen. We are not singing this, we're just playing this. And who wrote this music? Dimitri Tompkin?
Someone else.
Paul, who wrote Picnic? Young man with an iPhone, please let me know, thank you. Thank you. The overtones. Thank you. Steve, are these lights brighter than they were before? Are you sure? I couldn't see them as well before. I'm just like, okay.
I mean, you're fine. I don't mean like that. Okay. Steve, come here. Oh, never mind. I did it myself.
We'd like to do one more song. That I like to always point out that it sounds impressive because it is, but the fact is that Greg is actually playing all the notes, whereas I am just going. Give me my note. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2,
3.
Greg Fishman. He's doing all the work. I'm going blah, 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 blah. Our special guest, Paul Marinaro. Paul Marinaro, they're playing his records on the Jonathan Schwartz show and other places. I turn you over to our host, our wonderful host, our lovely man, our talented keyboardist and sound man. And
How about this? How about this? So thank you. This is the second time that Judy and Greg have been here this summer, and we hope to have them back while they're still in town. We'll see if we can make that happen. I would love to make that happen. And thank you so much for coming out this evening. As you can see, please take these cards with you. If you want to get on the mailing list, my email address is on the back. Send me a quick email saying, sign me up. I'll put you on the list. I don't blitz you. I send out one email a week just sort of letting you know what's coming up to remind you what's happening. And I think that's it. It's Jane Weisky's birthday. Happy birthday, Jane. It's Carl Ross's birthday. Happy birthday, Carl. What else can I say? There you go. And thank you all for coming this evening. Come back, come back, come back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
thanks, Steve Rashid.
The internet doesn't matter. Really? They don't care. That's a good name. It's probably taken already.